The wizard's muse brought us rain last week to teach us about the protective nature of obsidian. We also learned of this dark stone's status as a bringer of truth and a gateway for creative expression. But what of zerlivisa, the second card in the Wise One's code? Mwanda told us that we would meet zerlivisa at a crossroads. This mysterious lady is known for her daring spirit, pressing us to move, to shift direction, to blaze a new trail, to create our own destiny. Zerlivisa finds her place in the stars, beside adventurous Sagittarius, but in her dark eyes we see the pale reflection of the moon, her partner in tarot. While the archer lights a fire under us to get moving, the moon urges us to lean on our intuition to choose the right path. The right path. Where does that lead? Obsidian spoke of replacing lies with truth and heartache with creativity. I tapped my pencil on the edge of my conveniently crescent moon-shaped desk at creacada and wrinkled my brow. My left index finger idly tapped on the S key of my old beige Smith Corona. Where could the railroad tracks of zerlivisa lead us? I closed my eyes and pictured the tracks at our favorite local train park, but they quickly transformed into the winding path of the rider-waite moon card, beasts slobbering and pinching on all sides. Luna looked so ethereal, so innocent, a pure reflection of Helios's power. But who's to say her backside isn't dotted with enemy bases? And why does she ring like a bell? The beasts, well, it turns out one's a little crayfish, and one's just somebody's dog. The other is a wolf, which, while intimidating, we all know is a superior creature in the Wild Kingdom. Though I may be biased, my friends do call me Woo. And in case I forgot to mention it, the wizard we call Lapura. I've listened to a dozen people analyze the moon card symbol by symbol, and while there's always overlap, each reader has a unique perspective on the meaning behind the card. Not unlike our oracle Artarium, where zerlivisa is both the railroad tracks that quiet Lapura's mind and the trailblazer that stirs mine up. One of the things I've come to understand in the past 5 years of working alongside the wizard is that magic comes when we find ways to open our eyes and minds a little wider. When we see something for more than what we saw it as yesterday. When a rock becomes a treasure, becomes a landmark, becomes a steadfast companion, becomes a friend you address when you walk in your front door, becomes an heirloom for your children, becomes a story told for generations. But what good is magic if you keep it all to yourself? That's basically where this podcast started. A way to share the magic we find in the woods, in the palette, in the drone of the neighbor's lawnmower, in the turn of phrase of the sweetest hobbit. Just telling stories, just reading everyone in on what we do at Romantic Magic. The pictures in my mind started to melt into dark greens and browns, a reminder of the Wise One and the final part of his message, the steadfast pine of Firamar, set ablaze by Ares and Mars, rife with ambition and desire. Whatever project he had in store for us, there would be no rest in it, but plenty of adventure and magic, something that would light us up and drive us ahead. I heard a bell jangle to my left, followed by a few trudging footsteps and the click of a heavy switch. A soft whir began all around me. The wizard had arrived. It was time for our magical museum and research center to come to life, our favorite time of the day. As the din around me grew, I heard in it faint whispers of the Wise One's voice. I leaned forward and raised my other 9 fingers to the keys. In a protected place, we will blaze a new trail and seek a deeper knowing. We are walking through the Wise One's kingdom, not necessarily straying from the trails already set, but seeing them for what they are: cobblestone and packed earth highways for bright-eyed, spirited, amazing characters. We recognize the hidden faces in the trees, search for fairies in the roots. Ivan, the silent souls, the stealthy boatmen who travel from kingdom to kingdom on the Rouge. And we'll share the stories. We'll give them away to the people there, so they can witness it too, so they can see the cobblestone, the gorgeous ladies in purple, and how the sun gleams just so off Mira's tower. So the Wise One's magic dwells here, even if he must move on. I opened my eyes to see a puzzled wizard with his keys still in his hand. "I think I'm onto something," I said, nodding at him excitedly. "Listen." He settled himself on a gold cushion beside my desk. It was time to open our ears and minds to the calling. It was time to let go. To celebrate the opening of creacada. What better way than with a note from the Wise One bringing this new project to life, urging us to blaze a new trail with this podcast, with our art, in our space, in our minds, and out in the woods. Close your eyes with us and see what you can hear in this zumgrada from inside our beloved shop. Send us a message if anything interesting comes through.